Hey everyone, I've been seeing this CARDIOGYM CG2 popping up all over my feed lately, and after digging into it, I can see why. It's a motorized weight selection system that promises to give you a full-body workout without taking up half your living room. I finally got my hands on one, and I've been putting it through its paces for the past week. If you've been looking for a home gym that's actually practical and doesn't require you to stack and res-tack heavy plates, this might be the one. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. So, what makes the CARDIOGYM CG2 stand out? First off, the weight selection system is motorized, which means no more wrestling with those clunky pin selectors or struggling to lift heavy plates onto the bar. You just press a button, and the machine does the heavy lifting for you. It's a small thing, but once you've used it, you'll never want to go back to the old way. The weight range goes up to 120 pounds, which is plenty for most people's strength training needs. Whether you're working on your biceps, triceps, or just trying to build some overall muscle, the adjustability here is really handy. Another thing I love is how the pulley arms move. They're fully adjustable, so you can position them up, down, in, or out depending on the exercise you're doing. That means you can target different muscle groups without having to switch machines or rig up some DIY setup with resistance bands. For example, I've been using it for lat pull-downs by setting the arms high, and then switching to low rows by adjusting them downward. It's like having a cable machine that adapts to you, not the other way around. And because it's motorized, the resistance feels smooth and consistent, which is a big deal when you're trying to build muscle safely. I've also been really impressed with how compact it is. Most home gyms take up a ton of space, but the CG2 folds up pretty neatly when you're done. That's a game changer if you're working with limited room, like in an apartment or a small home gym. Plus, it's sturdy. I was a little skeptical at first because it's not made of solid steel like some of the big commercial machines, but after using it for a few weeks, I don't have any concerns about it wobbling or breaking down. The frame feels solid, and the motor does its job without making a racket. One of the biggest perks for me has been the versatility. I've been able to do everything from chest flies to triceps kickbacks to forearm curls, all with just a few adjustments. The included accessories, like the ankle straps and handles, make it even more adaptable. I even tried doing some wood choppers for my obliques, and it worked surprisingly well. If you're someone who likes to mix up your routine or just wants a machine that can handle a variety of exercises, this is a great option. It's not going to replace a full squat rack or a bench press, but for functional strength training and toning, it's more than capable. Now, I won't lie, there are a couple of things that aren't perfect. The first is the price. It's not cheap, especially if you're used to buying basic dumbbells or resistance bands. But when you compare it to the cost of a full home gym setup or even a high-end cable machine, it's actually pretty reasonable. The other thing is the learning curve. It took me a few tries to figure out the best way to adjust the arms for certain exercises, and the instruction manual isn't super detailed. If you're not familiar with cable machines in general, you might need to watch a few YouTube tutorials to get the most out of it. That said, once you get the hang of it, it's pretty straightforward. Overall, though, I'm really happy with the CARDIOGYM CG2. It's a solid piece of equipment that delivers on its promises. If you're tired of dealing with the hassle of traditional weight stacks or just want a more efficient way to work out at home, this is definitely worth considering. It's not going to replace every piece of equipment in your gym, but it's a fantastic addition if you're looking to add some variety to your routine without cluttering up your space. If you're curious and want to see the details for yourself, the link is down below. I'll leave it in the description so you can check it out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.